Hey, it's day 175, the brave and heroic prophet. There were only 70 camels in the Muslim army. Of course, 70 camels were not enough to stand up against an army which was 300 strong. They took turns riding the camels on the long, hot desert journey. Our most beautiful and kind prophet was taking his turn, just like anyone else. From time to time, he walked on foot, and when his turn came, he rode the camel. When it was the prophet's turn to walk, those around him said, "O Messenger of Allah, you ride the camel. We will walk, and we can walk." For him, justice was very important. He wanted to be fair. He told them, "You are not any stronger than I am when walking, and in gaining rewards, you are not in more need than I am." By doing this, he was showing his sense of equality. All the Muslims had to be equal to one another. Never had he seen himself as different from other people. Although he was the last and greatest prophet of Allah, he never showed any signs of pride. While the Muslims' army was moving fast towards Badr in order to cut off the pagans' caravan, a spy had taken a report to Abu Sufyan, the caravan's leader. Abu Sufyan was worried. From the moment he started his journey, this had been his only fear. He immediately sent news of this to Mecca and turned the caravan's route away from Badr. He wanted to go to Mecca as soon as possible, arm the pagans to the teeth, and come back to march against the Muslims. The man sent by Abu Sufyan marched through the streets of Mecca, crying at the top of his voice, "Help! Help! The Muslims are going to attack our trade caravan. They will take all of your property. Help!" The Meccans were distraught. They rushed to make large-scale preparations. They added 100 horsemen to 700 camels. They took their women with them to play tambourines, sing military marches and songs, and read poetry to give the soldiers a high morale. A very large, well-armed army now started going towards Badr. Abu Jahl was at the head of the army. The news quickly traveled to the Prophet and his army. The Prophet, who learned that the pagans were coming towards Badr with a crowded army, sought refuge in Allah, as he always did, and requested his help. The Muslims had wanted to stop the pagans from making preparations for war, but it had not occurred to them that the pagans would come out to Badr with an army. Given this new situation, they discussed the matter among themselves at length. In the end, these Muslims who were ready to sacrifice their lives for their prophet said, "O Messenger of Allah, in this matter do whatever you wish. We are going to be together with you. By God, even if you show us an ocean and then dive into it, we are going to follow you and dive with you. Let us march with the blessings of Allah." Seeing their courage, the Prophet became happy and said, "March. The support of Allah is with us." With this encouragement, he doubled their courage. Muslims, with the power of faith in their hearts, enough to challenge the whole world, started marching towards Badr. They were so sure of the results because the messenger leading them feared no one but Allah.